Hello guys, still greetings from Germany. I'm still in a beautiful small town Kerpen, not far from Köln. My name is still Svetlana Mucha and I'm still a leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com, and we continue spreading the love. In this video, really quickly, I wanted to share with you some dating tips regarding texting. Within last 2 weeks, I have been in touch with many ladies and gentlemen who right now are on this phase of long-distance communication. And if you consider international dating, regardless if you have already met in person or if you have found each other online, still there will be a period of time when you will be separated physically and you will have to continue getting to know each other by texting, by calling. And of course, a lot will depend on your attitude, how you will do it. Some people just tell upfront, oh, I'm so bad with texting, it's not for me, I'm not into it, so I'll just ignore this phase and wait till we meet again in person. It's not a smart strategy. Texting is an important part of our lives. Professionally, we text to our clients, colleagues, friends, and of course, when you are building a relationship, even if you are in one city, after the date, it is expected that you will text a lady and it is expected that you will be in touch in between. Usually men are not very good with texting. To be honest, I have seen just a few men who were natural in keeping this communication by text and by phone calls. Usually men screw it up. So what to do and what not to do when you are texting with a Ukrainian lady? First of all, yes, in some videos I have told you that you can prepare yourself to a call with the lady, or for example, to your next texting session. By texting session, I don't mean chats at people at the dating sites. We are not talking right now about people at the dating sites because there texting is easy. It doesn't mean much what you will write here, how you will write it, you will still get a reply. That's how the system works because you pay for every message. So no, we are not talking about websites where 19 years old girls wearing just her smile and some panties, right? That age is just a number. No, that's a total garbage. We are talking about real people and real texting. Yes, it is cool to prepare yourself, to know that within the first week of communication, for example, tonight you want to ask her about her family or about her favorites, about her likes, about your dreams. Dreams, it's such a great topic nowadays. We all need to dream, we all need love. We all need love because our life, it is today and now. It is not something that we can put on hold and wait till the circumstances change. No, life is here and now, and you can't have it any other way. It is cool to prepare yourself, but when you basically write the list of questions and the lady receives a question by question from you, she feels like it is a job interview through text. And she understands after the second or third question that they do not appear naturally because you want to find out more about this her preference or the story she has shared with you, but because simply you have made up that list and now you go question by question by question. That's not a very cool scenario. I do not recommend you to do something like that. Yes, it is cool to have a list of questions that you want to ask during your communication, but not during one day or during 2 days. You can start with one question, choose a question from that list, and then see what she answers and go with the flow based on her answer. If she starts sharing a story with you, discuss that story, share something about yourself. Because when you just keep asking questions and she keeps answering, it is a one-sided communication. And she also wants to get to know you better. Also, the cool idea is to actually mix questions with storytelling, with sending photos and sending small videos. Some gentlemen tell me something like, oh, I don't want to take a picture of myself, or I don't want to take a video. You can take a video of, for example, a street where you live, or an office building where you work. Something that will give her more glimpses on your life, on your preferences, again, likes and dislikes, what's your working table like every day. Of course, some gentlemen take it a little bit to extreme and they start sending a lady a picture after picture, like, that's my breakfast, that's my car, that's my coffee, that's me driving to the office, that's me entering the office. I know just a few ladies, I have met them over the years, who actually find it interesting to receive so many photos. Well, they have matched a couple and they are happily married and they live not far from Chicago. Guys, if you are still watching it, thank you so much, by the way, for your support. I was so surprised to receive your messages right after the war has started. And we all are thinking of you, and your photo is still in our office. Our office still stands, and we plan to return there and to continue spreading love in Kharkov as well. So greetings to you to Chicago. So I was distracted, sorry for that. So that couple, I remember their first vacation together. It was still a shaky stage of their relationship. It was pretty new. And the lady, she has sent me maybe like 150 photos. She has sent more photos to our psychologist, and the gentleman has sent me also the same amount of photos. So they were on the same wave about it. So and they were taking pictures literally of everything, like all the sites, all the food, the hotel. So they are on the same page about it. When you just have met a lady and you don't know how many messages she will need per day from you, or how many photos will make her smile, you can actually test it by increasing the amount of messages or decreasing, and watch your reaction. It should feel natural. Of course, some gentlemen tell me that, oh, I feel forced to text her, or I don't like it that there will be long distance. Well, it's all about your attitude. If you treat it as an interesting adventure that you will spend like a few weeks texting back and forth till you meet again, because the logical, of course, development of any acquaintance, of any relationship to be, is to actually have physical meetings, face to face. There is no much sense to start a correspondence or to exchange messages if you plan to do it like for 6 months. Are you looking for a pen friend, or what for? Just yesterday I was talking to a lady, and she has met a gentleman in Western Europe, or she's in Western Europe too. Actually, I hope to introduce her to my client, but she has met someone on her own, and she told me that they had they had several dates, offline dates, and now are at the stage of long distance communication. He's in one country, she's in another, and she felt that he doesn't want to meet. And I've told her that, why don't you tell him that I really want to meet with you in person? I'm free on this weekend, or on that weekend. Can you fly over? Because I just got a job here and I can't fly over to meet you. And you know what? Like several hours after that, they were already discussing to which airport he should arrive, and which weekend works best for the two of them. So communication is a key. Returning to texting, yes, there are certain rules. First of all, when you send a message, you have to understand that a lot will depend in which mood she will read your message. And sometimes gentlemen tell that, oh, she was rude in her messages. And when he shows the messages to me, I see that she hasn't written anything rude. Perhaps he was just not in his bad mood when he was reading her messages. So you have to pay attention on this too. Texting can be fun if you treat it right, if you do it right. So no list of questions. If she feels that you have this list of questions and it's kind of like interrogation, even though like dating, especially early stage, yes, you have to ask questions, share information about yourself to find out if there can be more, but it shouldn't be like an interrogation. We all know the situation when, for example, you go to buy something and a shop assistant really tries to do his or her best to help you get the best purchase, in the sense to help you choose something that will really work for you. Or for example, the situation when you work to the shop and you see that a person just wants to sell you something and he doesn't care much if you will wear that item or you will use that item, if it suits you, he just wants to sell it. So when you start talking too much about yourself, that I'm this and I'm that, it kind of feels that you are trying to sell yourself too hard. And when you try to interrogate a woman to really like murder her with all those questions, like lots of questions, very detailed questions, without sharing information about yourself, without reacting properly to her answers, it feels like you want to buy something and you are asking all these questions, same like if you have arrived to the car dealership. So there should be something in between selling yourself too hard and being like passive. Of course, you can learn to text only if you actually text to real women, and you will see which jokes work in text and which jokes work only offline. And of course, if you consider international dating, you have to keep in mind that there will be a stage, regardless if you have met in person offline first or if you have studied your communication online and then you're bringing it offline, which is the goal of any online communication, to actually bring it offline and to get a real date. There will be a stage of texting, so it is okay and you shouldn't be afraid of it. Guys, in the next video I will share with you some good news. We will do offline dates. I will share with you how we will do it, where we will do it, and of course we keep going with our coaching program with online introductions. I'm flying to Poland in a few days to meet ladies, since there are many Ukrainian women right now in Germany and in Poland. So we are working on expanding our database, on building a new database for the new format of dating, and of course meeting the ladies who were already in our database in Kharkov, but unfortunately I had to leave Kharkov. I want to wish you lots of love, and for those who think that, oh, now is not the time to fall in love, now it is inappropriate to fall in love, there is always time and place for love. And if building a relationship, meeting someone, starting a family is a priority for you, the best time is now. Because you know, life is unpredictable. You can plan ahead and think that, okay, I will meet someone in 2025. You don't know what will happen in 2025 to the world, to you, to your country. So if you feel that you want to meet someone, do it. If you feel that you must learn Russian, Ukrainian, Spanish, French, also do it. The time is now. I wish you love. Svetlana Mucha, especially for Diolli.com from Germany, Kerpen.